Okay, good morning, everyone. Those joining online, welcome, and thank you for joining this morning practice. So, my name is Konchok This, and today I'll be doing the guided meditation. Yeah, so first, let us set up a proper motivation. Visualize someone whom you aspire so much, be it your teacher, Buddha Shakyamuni, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, Lord Ram, Lord Mahavir, any enlightened being you regard with veneration, and imagine that they are looking at you with immense love and kindness, just like a mother looking at her own child. Now visualize your two kind parents, mother on your left and father on your right, and you are accompanied with everyone, your families, including children, and all other neutral beings. And here you are looking at them with immense love and kindness. The purpose of this practice, excuse me, the purpose of this practice is to achieve the ultimate goal of infinite happiness and fearlessness for us and all other beings living none aside. Okay, good, thank you. Now, so before doing the meditation, stabilization meditation, first let us all do some physical exercise, and this is specifically particularly for those who are new. And yeah, this physical exercise is very good for those who do meditation for longer sessions, and even for those whose lifestyle is much more sedentary and always on the desk. So this exercise is very helpful for them, so I recommend them that they do it once or twice in a day. So yeah, so first sit in a cross-leg position. Hold on, let me set up my screen. Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Now put your hands on your knees, arms straight. Now, first, what you will do is put your right shoulders inside and make sure that your elbows are straight, and your left hand it can bend, and try to touch your right shoulder with your left knee. Okay, ready? Do it slowly. Okay, start. 1, 2, 3. You got it? Now we will do it in the opposite direction. Your left shoulder on your right knees, okay? Keep your left elbow straight. Again, start. 1, 2, 3. Again, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now next we will do a breathing exercise. It is also called the 9-round breathing exercise. So all put your hands like this, fold your thumbs, and wrap your fingers like this. Can you see? And put them on your knees. Now pull your hands through your knees, your legs, and when it reaches your armpits, just throw it in the front, but not too hard. And then throw your both your hands towards your left side like this. This hand will come under your armpits like this. Then put out your finger, left finger, index finger, and block your right nostrils and breathe in, breathe out. Put your hand back on the knees. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, both hands back on the knees. Again, pull through your knees, your leg, your ribs. Again, in the front and towards the right side. You will throw like this and put out your index finger like this and block your left nostrils and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Now let's do it one more time. Again, pull through your legs, your ribs, and throw it front. Now put both hands on your knees and breathe in from both nostrils. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Okay, yeah. So normally what happens is people tend to breathe in a wrong way. So yeah, how to check if you are breathing correctly or not? So I want all of you to put your hand on your tummy, and while you're breathing in and out, try to notice whether your hand is going inside or outside. Okay, ready? Breathe in, breathe out. Again, one more time. Yeah. So, like for those whose tummy is going inside while you're breathing in, is there anyone you can share? You can put on your chat if yes. Okay. Mm, okay. Usually, what happens is many people tend to breathe in a wrong way. So what happens is when you're breathing in and your tummy is going inside, what you're doing is you are squeezing your lungs and there is not enough room for the intake of oxygen. So yeah, next time be mindful every now and then that when you're breathing inside, your tummy is coming out so that there is more room for the intake of oxygen. So yeah, this will keep your physiology and your mental health much more better, and it will not create any unnecessary tensions. Okay. Yeah, so now let us to begin the meditation, but before that I would like to give you one or two points especially for those who are beginners, and also those who are doing their meditation for quite some time. It will be a little bit of a revision as a checkpoint whether you're doing them correctly or not. Okay, so yeah, sit in a cross leg position. And yeah, those who have knee problems, it's totally not mandatory. You can sit on a chair, whichever is comfortable for you. Okay, so next is body should be upright. Like you should not be bending forward like this, or you should not be leaning on a support. Okay, make sure you're not leaning. But again, for those who have backache problems, it's totally fine, whichever position is comfortable for you. But those who have no physical problems, make sure your body is upright and it's not leaning backwards. Okay, yeah. So next is again, when you are staying upright, make sure your body is flexible. It's not stiff, because if you are meditating and your body is very rigid, then after 1 or 2 days you will start to have a body ache. So make sure your body is flexible. Okay. Then your head should be tilted a little bit, and your eye should be 45-degree cast down. Make sure your eyes is not closed, especially particularly for beginners. Keep your eyes open and 45-degree cast down, and just ignore. Okay, and yeah, your eyes should not be doing the meditation, your mind is doing meditation. So just 45-degree cast down and just ignore. Okay, so next is, yeah, breathing should be normal. Don't force your breath in and out like um, so just keep your breath normal, which however you like. Then your tongue should be touching the upper palate in order to avoid excess accumulation of saliva, so that you will not be distracted. Okay, and your teeth and lips should be in the natural course. So your right hand should be like this. Your hand should be on the top and the left hand at the bottom, and your two thumbs are touching each other, forming a triangle, and just lay them on your lap in a restful position. So this is one, the body posture. The second one is the focal point. Okay, so the first focal point is counting the breath. Okay, so when you breathe in and breathe out, that is counted as one cycle. So while you're meditating, you should be counting the cycle. Okay, and if you like, you can also do a little bit of multitasking. While counting the breath, you can also visualize a small white dot just here between your nose and your upper lips. Small white dot, 2 to 3 mm diameter. Okay, so if you can visualize that, it is more better. Yeah, so are you guys ready? Make sure you are doing these 2 points for now. Okay, okay, let us begin. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so yeah, while you were meditating, would anyone like to share what was going in their mind? Like were they meditating on the focal point or thinking of something else? You can share if you like in the chat. Okay, so yeah, usually what happens is while you're meditating, there is a potential for two errors. Okay, and yeah, what I'm about to tell you is very important. I will give you two more points. First, I gave you the body posture, and next, focal point, right? Now, the other 2 points, they are very important. So, particularly if you're beginners, I would recommend you to just note it down. Uh, okay, so yeah, uh, there are two potentials while you're meditating, two potential for errors. So the first one is mental laxity. So when you're meditating, and it is inactivity of your mind. So your mind like is like very heavy, mental thinking, drowsiness, things like that. So that is the mental laxity. And then the other one is mental excitement. So there is distraction, it is overactivity of the mind, and your mind is going everywhere, you are not focusing on the focal point. So these are the two errors. So what you have to do while meditating is identify the two errors. And how do you identify these two errors? So the next point, the fourth point, is applying the remedies to overcome the errors. Okay. So how do we apply the remedies? The number one is introspection. So when you are meditating, every now and then think check your mind what it is doing. Is it meditating? Is it on mental laxity? Is there mental excitement? So you have to regularly check on your mind, keep an eye on your mind, and that is the introspection. So if there is mental laxity or mental excitement, then what you do is apply the mindfulness. Okay, the next is mindfulness. So what you do is just, it's like with the help of a rope, you're bringing back your mind on the focal point. Okay, so the two errors are mental laxity and mental excitement, and the remedies to overcome is introspection and mindfulness. So these two points are very important, and especially we are doing the single pointed meditation. So the if you don't apply these two points, that is identifying the errors and over like applying remedies to overcome these errors, then it's more like you're wasting your time and kind of deceiving yourself, because you have to keep your mind on the focal point and you have to be mindful whether you're meditating or not. So make sure you're applying these two points while you're meditating. Okay, so I hope everyone got it. Now again, we will do meditation for 5 minutes, and this time make sure you're applying the two other points here. Okay, ready? Okay, thank you. Yeah, uh, so that's it for today. But before that, let's do a dedication that all beings, everyone are suffering, and many are in turmoil, war zones, some having experiencing domestic violence, and many other mental stress, anxiety. May everyone, leaving none aside, are free from this suffering and the causes of suffering. And may each and every one of us, leaving none aside, are endowed with happiness and the causes of happiness. Okay, thank you for joining. And yeah, one more thing. Uh, it is totally up to you, but what I recommend is that if you keep your video on, I think it will be much more, it will make much more effect when you are meditating, because you are aware that like there are many who are even looking at you. So I think it will make quite a difference if you keep your video on. But yeah, it's totally up to you. So thank you so much for joining. Have a great day.
Thank you, Konchok. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Nicola.